So today we're talking about why being busy for good things can actually hurt your marriage. My name is Daniel. This is Danny. Welcome back to Marriage Minutes. So how is this a thing? How can good things hurt our marriage?
So not every good assignment is a God assignment. You don't have to say yes to everything.
Yeah.
Not everything is good for your marriage. So even when it comes to serving, spending time with friends, like those kinds of things are good things. But if it's impacting your marriage and your quality time together, then maybe it's not your best yes. So it's good to say yes and no together, not separately. So before we make commitments outside of Daniel working or outside of job commitments, before we say yes to things with our friends, to things that are extra that we haven't already discussed regarding serving opportunities, just to whatever else is going on in our lives that we're not doing together.
Yeah.
We check in with each other. And if it's something that we're committing to for each other as a couple, like if it's something we're going to do as a couple, before either of us say yes to it, we want to make sure the other one is on board. Not just volunteering them that this is what you're doing. So always have the conversation before any yes or any no, especially like if it's a big time commitment. And evaluate those commitments by the impact on your marriage. So
That's good.
If it's something that's going to take you apart from each other for a while, or it's a big commitment that's going to take up a lot of your time, really evaluate how those things are going to impact your marriage before committing to them. And I think you'll find that the communication, there's a lot of respect that comes, and a lot I'm always glad in both directions. Yeah, I'm always glad when Daniel asks me if I'm okay with him going out or doing
whatever.
I just got mixed up.
Start over.
Okay. I know I'm always thankful when Daniel reaches out before he says yes to hang out with friends or go on a long hike with friends or something like that, something that's going to take up a lot of time. I'm almost never going to say no. I'm glad when he gets to do those things. And the same goes for me when I get to spend time with my friends or do things that I want to do. But we always check in with each other before we say yes to those things.
Yeah. I also think it's important to point out that you're not asking permission. So you have to change your mindset with this. Your spouse is your most important human relationship. And in a lot of ways, they can be a good accountability partner. I know I have an issue with overcommitment and overcommitting to a lot of different things and a lot of different people because they are all good things. And I like to say yes. It's a codependency thing, I guess, that I still need to work on. But it's really important that you have a conversation and you communicate with your spouse and making sure that not only are they okay with it, you don't have any other time commitments, you're making sure that you are prioritizing them, not just in mind and heart, but in time.
Yeah.
And so if they're feeling like you haven't had a lot of time together and you're not paying attention to the busyness of the world and life and work and all the things, that could be a good time to have them remind you like, hey, we said we were going to do this, or, whatever the case may be. But you got to change your mindset. Yeah. It's not asking for permission. It's not a permission thing. It's a love and respect and communication thing more than anything else.
Yeah. And if you're having weekly same page meetings, this is just a natural part of that process. If you're not doing that, go back and watch some of our episodes on the same page meeting. But if you are checking in with each other on a weekly basis, this is an easy and normal part of the conversation.
Yeah.
If you haven't done that and you don't check in with each other regularly, implementing this will take some practice.
Yeah. So that's all we have for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.